officially lunch day. Woo, woo. Yes, it is officially lunch day. Welcome to my channel. I am super excited to be bringing you so much content as far as business strategies, marketing strategies to grow your business, but also allowing you to follow my journey building a successful coaching business. So since it is lunch day, I figured today is a perfect day to break down my 5-figure lunch strategy. So for those of you who don't know who I am, hey y'all, hey, what is up? It is your girl Ebony Evaughn, your new biz bestie, your new favorite business strategist in these internet streets. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into content and get it started. Today I am breaking down the 5-phase lunch strategy. This is the same exact strategy that I use with all of my coaching clients, so I guarantee that this works. It is tried and true, okay? We're not new to this, we are true to this. So before I get into the 5-phase lunch strategy, I want to start by saying this. In order for any lunch to be successful, it has to start with a good offer, okay? You have to have a good product or service to sell that people want, that people need in order for you to be successful. So the foundation is having a good product, all right? Now that we have that out of the way, I want to get into the first step of the 5-figure lunch strategy, which is what I call polling. The polling phase is all about attracting the right kingdom customers to your new business, to your new product, to your new service, or whatever it is. So if you're not familiar with any of my programs inside of Entrepreneur You will know that your ideal customer, that perfect customer profile, it goes by many different names, right? Inside of my community, we call them kingdom customers. Why? Because when you have a kingdom business and you are doing what God called you to do, you are building a purpose-driven business, then the people that you serve, they are attached to you, right? It was meant for you to have the business that you have, the products that you have. It was meant for you to serve those people. Like, this product or service or business is created to help other people have a better quality of life. So that's why I call them kingdom customers. These are the people that are meant to be served, who are meant to get to their promised land because of the products and services that you provide, okay? So that's what I mean when I say kingdom customers. You'll hear me say that a lot on this channel. So now you know, right? All right, so the first phase is to poll. I like to use the term polling because I used to be an interface developer, right? And I would build all these interfaces that allowed us to send and receive data to multiple different endpoints, right? And we use this term called polling whenever you were listening for new data or for new traffic to flow through that channel or through that interface. So I incorporated that term from my previous job to entrepreneurship as the first phase of a lunch. And that is polling your audience. That is polling social media. That is polling anywhere where your kingdom customers are hanging out so that you can start to get traffic, you can start to get attention, you can start to get engagement, to let people know that you are on the radar, to build your brand awareness. So that's what polling is, right? The first phase is to just poll. It's where you start attracting your kingdom customers. You're starting to create a buzz about your business and you start attracting leads, right? That's phase 1. Phase 2 is what I like to call the pregame. Now, I know we ain't all where we are now, right? We kingdom now, but we didn't start there. We was backing it up for the 99 and 2000. So I know you know what a pregame is. So just like back in the college days when you got ready to go to a party and you like, you know what, I'm not about to be paying no $12 for no drink at the club. Let me go ahead and get this Heaven and Hill and pour me a shot and make it do what it do, right? I know, you ain't gotta tell me, I already know. So pre-gaming in the entrepreneur world in your lunch phase is a similar process. This is basically when you are amping people up, right? You've already started generating leads. You're amping people up. You're building excitement about your new product, about your business lunch. You are building anticipation. You're letting people know that you're working on something new. You're inviting them along your journey, building out your products, building out your services, building your business so people feel invested, right? They want to know what's going to happen next. They want to be able to support you. That is pre-gaming, building the excitement, building the anticipation for your launch. Whether it's a product or service, whether you're launching a business, it does not matter. That is pre-gaming. So the first thing you want to do is poll, right? You want to just track leads, see who gonna buy it, build your brand awareness. The next thing you want to do is pre-game. You gonna amp yourself up. You gonna build up the momentum, the excitement, the anticipation, and then you have your pre-launch phase. This is where a lot of people go wrong. A lot of times people will just launch a business, and when they say launch, what they really mean is they publish a website, right? You spend all this time keeping your business a secret, not wanting to tell anybody what you're working on because you don't want anyone to steal your ideas. You know, there are people with a bigger platform and you don't want them to take your idea and make it their own, right? You don't want your friends or frenemies to be hating on you and what you got going on. So you want to keep your business a secret and not tell anybody. And that's the wrong approach you can ever take to launching a business. If you launch your business and it's a surprise when you launch, no one knew you were working on anything, you launch wrong, right? In fact, you failed to launch at all. People should not be surprised when you launch your business. People should see it coming. People should be excited and anticipating your launch, right? It should not be a secret. So in phase number 3, what you do is your pre-launch. This is where you've already built up the excitement and anticipation, let people know what you were working on. You had your launch coming. So your pre-launch phase can be used in 2 different ways. The first way that you can use it is so that you can do a beta test, right? So that you can validate your offer, you can validate your marketing, your messaging, you can validate your price punch, your price point, you can validate the product itself, the description, right? You can use your pre-launch phase to beta test with a small audience on a smaller scale before you launch to the public or on a larger platform, right? Does that make sense? Because a lot of times people will just launch something to the public and they didn't even validate it. They don't even know if they have the right offer. They don't know if they have the right messaging. They don't know if they're communicating to the right community, the right audience, right? So that's the whole purpose of having that pre-launch phase where you can actually validate your offer. Now, the other way you use your pre-launch phase is to generate working capital, to generate marketing profits or marketing budget, your marketing budget. So you can actually do a soft launch to maybe a private community, right? You can do a soft launch maybe to only people who signed up early for your email list, or maybe you have a VIP list, maybe you did a waiting list for when you actually launch your business. You can do a soft launch to just a small group of people and see, okay, when I launch to this small group of people, are people buying? Are they receptive? Do they like the product, right? When you do a pre-launch, you can test and see if people are actually going to buy, as well as start to generate working capital and get feedback before you put out the official big launch to the world, right? So that's why I love the pre-launch phase. This is a great way to validate your offer. Now, after the pre-launch is when you have your official launch. This is when you actually go public. This is when you let the whole wide world know, hey, your girl is open for business. I'm about this life. Come shop with me. And when you do this, right, when you do your polling phase, when you do your pregame, when you do your pre-launch, by the time you get to the launch phase, you should launch to customers. You should launch to an audience of people who've been expecting your product, they've been anticipating it, and they are ready to buy. When you do this right, you will always launch to paying customers, all right? So do not skip this process. I'm telling you, if you just publish your website and then go post on social media that you launched your boutique or you launched your coaching business, you're going to get crickets and you're going to be confused and not understand why. So many people launch to crickets because they don't have an actual launch strategy in place. And I'm giving you literally the blueprint. So please apply it. All right. So the last phase in the process, notice phase 4 was to launch, right? So most people be like, how is there a phase 5 if you already launched? Well, once you actually do your official launch and you're open to the public and you do your official announcement, your official launch, after that, you want to make sure that you have a post-launch phase. The post-launch phase is designed for you to be able to do 2 things, right? So the first thing that you want to do is for everyone that purchased from you or that bought in your launch phase or even in your pre-launch phase, you want to make sure that you deliver on your offer. Whatever you're offering them, whatever they pay for, you want to deliver that. You want to exceed their expectations so that you eliminate buyer's remorse, right? The worst thing you can do is build all this excitement and anticipation for something, and then when people buy from you, you don't deliver. You say your product is going to be ready on the 1st and it's really not going to be ready to the 4th, or people buy from you and you like, oh, I missed this, or you left something out, they pay but they didn't get the product, or something happens, right? You want to eliminate buyer's remorse and make sure that you deliver on your offer. So that is the first purpose of your post-launch phase. And the second purpose of the post-launch phase is to downsell those people who don't buy. So let's say that you're like me and you have a coaching business, you offer high ticket items, right? Everybody is not going to be able to afford your $5,000 program, your $2,000 program, right? So for those people that are not in a position to buy your 2K or 5K product yet, what you want to do is have a lower tier price alternative that you can offer them. So you can say, okay, you can, maybe it's not a good time for you to enroll in my private one-on-one coaching program for 3 months, but I have this online course that will help you through the first phase of getting the result of XYZ, right? So even though they can't afford this high ticket premium offer, maybe you have a medium tier or a low tier offer that you can downsell that can help them for where they are right now. So that is my 5-phase launch strategy on launch day. Yes. I am super excited about this new channel. I am super excited to bring you new content every single Wednesday. It's Bible study, not Bible study, but business study, right? So just like you have Bible study, which is the foundation for your life and everything that you learn or you apply as a Christian. We have business study, which is your foundation and everything that you will learn to help you be a successful entrepreneur. I am super excited about this channel. So just to remind you of our 5-phase launch strategy, the first thing you want to do is to poll, and that's where you're getting traffic. The second thing you want to do is pre-game. You want to amp it up, get the party going before it even starts, building anticipation, building the excitement. Then you want to pre-launch so that you can validate your offer, beta test, and start generating marketing funds. The next step is to do your official launch, right? It's when you launch. And then after that, you do your post-launch, which is downselling, as well as making sure that you eliminate buyer's remorse. That is the 5 strategies, the 5-phase strategy that I have. If you have your own strategy that you're using every time you launch a new business or product, drop your tips below in this video. If you found these tips to be helpful, let me know which one helped you the most in the comment section. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your biz bestie. Sharing is caring, all right? Bye, y'all.